Everything happens for a reason. You have to be a God-fearing person in life um, to really get God's message. God-fearing, when I was younger, I didn't really understand it. I'm like, well, why why should I have to fear God? If I want to get close to God, if I want to, because when there's fear, there's not love, and I was really confused with it. If there's not love and fear, then why would you tell me to be a God-fearing person? But what it means is that, you know, being a God-fearing person is basically helping you understand more of what God wants you to do in certain situations. God implants fear and God installs fear into your life, into certain situations, so that you can wake up, to the moment, so that you can become more aware. We be sleeping on God. We be sleeping on our life. We be sleeping on our home. We be sleeping on our family. And this is why God installs fear into your life so that you can wake up, so that you can become more alert to what's happening or the situation at hand. Those Vontaes, but you can have them. I just get them some more. Yeah. I can get them some too. Okay. Um, so, any fear you have in life, there can be, you got a fear of spiders. I'm just using this for example. So your fear can be spiders. So, um, sometimes when we go on in life, or we don't really pay attention, or we basically sleep on life, it hasn't been spiders around for decades, ages, years, months, and you just like, whatever, it is what it is. And then all of a sudden you walk into your house and it's full of cobwebs and spiders everywhere on your walls. And you panic and you freak out and you're just like, where did these spiders come from? They wasn't just here. You know, this is what God does. They wasn't just there, but it takes for me to put these spiders and cobwebs on your walls for you to get that fear inside of you so that you can go into a panic mode and you can get up and do what I need you to do. I've been trying to get my message across for so long, but now I'm to the point where now I got to do something to basically act upon any um, act upon something in life that I know, because God is the creator of all things, all people, all life. I ain't gonna say all things, but God is the creator of all life, of life itself. So God can act upon any source of life to get you to listen or get his point across. So God acted upon this situation or this household and put cobwebs and spiders because God knows that you're afraid of spiders to kind of wake you up. Like, I need you to get this done. I need you to wake up. I need you to, become more aware of what I'm trying to tell you. So the message today is basically, what intruders are you sleeping on? What intruders do you feel is kind of, you know, trespassing in on your life, on your spirit, on your home? What intruders do you have? And just think about it. Like, what intruders I may not be acknowledging to my full extent or my full capacity. You know, I'm not really listening. I'm not really here. I'm at home, but I'm not at home. So it's time to just become more aware of your environment and listen to what God is trying to tell you. It's time to clean up your act, pay more attention, and become more aware of your situation. Be a God-fearing woman, a God-fearing man, a God-fearing human being to truly understand what God is trying to say in your life today. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, be notified, and share at your own. So show you care. Bye.